Hey, yo, what's good, gaming players? It's your boy, Disney Sharkman, aka Shark Blade, back out here on this Madden 26 franchise mode, and we are back with some more Madden action. We are set to continue here in week 6 of this series. Now, this next matchup is gonna be very interesting. The Los Angeles Chargers are in Miami to take on the Dolphins. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't seen the previous 4 games here in Week 6, be sure to go watch them so you guys can get caught up on those games. Now, if you haven't seen the previous 4 weeks, well, really 5 weeks, be sure to go check those games out as well so you guys can get all the way caught up on things that you may or may not have seen in this series, because I could just say that this series has been very intense since the moment we first started. So yeah, this is about to be one interesting game right here. The Dolphins, they're coming off a win. The Chargers, however, the Chargers are on a 4 game winning streak heading into this game. So I'm not sure how it's going to go, but only one way to find out is we will be heading down to Hard Rock Stadium in South Beach to find out what is going to happen. So let's head down there now and see how things are going to roll. The Dolphins looking to protect their home field in this one against the Los Angeles Chargers, who are looking to continue with their winning streak. It's the Chargers and Dolphins from Miami. Let's go.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Alright, so the fans here in Miami are set for kickoff. Tua Tagovailoa. He's been talking about improving because as of late, the Dolphins, they started off with 2 victories, then they lost 2, but they got back in the win column in their last game. And as I've mentioned for the Chargers, they're looking to continue that winning streak. We're underway from Miami. So we get our first look at the Dolphins offense. Here comes Tua Tagovailoa, ready to go.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
First down for the Dolphins. Here's a run up the middle. Skylar Hall, and that got nothing. No gain that time. 2nd and 10.
Defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Ready.
2nd and 10.
Play action. Tagovailoa.
Tua throws to the right, and good defense. Good defense there by Adams to force the incompletion. 3rd down.
Yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here. leading in the big-time breakup.
Throwing on third down.
Tua over the middle, and that's intercepted. Picked off. It's J.J. Adams getting the interception, and the Chargers will take over off the interception on the very first possession.
A lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So
now the Chargers offense, they're ready to go, and here comes Justin Herbert.
It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal.
First down, up the middle goes Watt, and there goes R.J. Watt. Watt is going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Just like that.
That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him.
Extra point here for the Chargers. So they take advantage off the interception by the Dolphins. They take a 7-0 lead here in Miami. A 47-yard run by R.J. Watt to get into the end zone. So Tua and company, they're gonna have to respond, because throwing an opening drive interception is not good.
This kick is sent into the air.
And this one is not going to be returned, so that one will be a touchback.
Touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Go ahead. Out. The drive.
First down. Here comes Hall.
And a nice run.
And he takes it up after a gain of 8 to the 28.
And his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
2nd and 2 after that 8-yard gain.
Here's 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2. Back to Hall, up the middle. And he's brought down to the 39. Enough for a first down, Dolphins.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes
play action.
So
Tua with good protection. Airs it out, looking for Jason Taylor, and that one got deflected. I mean, they took their shot downfield, but now it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They give to Hall, and Hall with a first down into Chargers territory at the 46.
15-yard pickup there.
A 15-yard pickup.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Out of the pistol, here's
Tua throws here. This one's complete on the right side to Josh Turner, who's going to be brought down at the 34 for a first down.
They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First down from the 34.
A run here with Hall.
Here's Hall. Up the middle for a 2-yard gain.
So everything this defense talks about about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Here's Devin Achane. A gain of 2 that time for Devon Achane. 3rd down and 6.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Tua.
Tua looks on 3rd down, and this one's caught. Josh Turner making the catch. He's got a 1st down. Dolphins to the 18.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the
1st down. Up the middle goes Hall, but he loses the football. But the Dolphins were able to pick it back up. That would have been a crazy takeaway.
Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have
So
to
1st and goal for Miami.
Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose.
Tua throws to the right, and he connects with Turner, who picks up a gain of 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
A play-action fake by Tua. Here comes the pressure, and he gets rid of it.
Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Here's
Tua, end zone. Got Turner. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Nice response by Miami.
Jason Sanders on for the point after.
Here's the extra point by Sanders. And he splits the uprights. And he also evens the game at 7 apiece.
In the opening quarter.
And now here is Stonehouse to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
And this one's sent to the sky. Here comes Jackson on the return. And the tackle's going to be made at the 27. So now the Chargers get set for their next possession. They scored the last time they had it. Let's see if they can do it again. And now they hand it to Watt on 1st down, and that doesn't gain anything, as that will close out the 1st quarter. The game all knotted up at 7.
Here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Alright, so we are set for a 2nd quarter action. The Chargers have it. The game all tied up at 7 apiece as we begin this 2nd quarter. Chargers got a 2nd and 10 though.
On play action now.
And Herbert tries to throw and he gets sacked immediately. Jordan Brooks was the one that got there for a 6-yard loss, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Play action fake. Herbert feels it and he throws it away.
There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably
So now
slim.
here is Scott.
There was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the
As
negative
he
play.
sends this one to the sky. No return here by Jason Taylor.
We won't see a return
And
here.
they will
This is
down
gonna
it
be marked
inside the
down
15.
Inside the 15.
So now here comes Miami.
Running back getting set for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
First down from the 13. Skylar Hall with nowhere to run. They didn't even let that one get started. A loss of a
I
yard.
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
On play action, it's
Play action fake. Tua throws to the halfback. Here's Skylar Hall.
Good one here.
And he's brought down to right about the 26 and a 1st down.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat.
Tua looks to throw again. That one's incomplete. That one got deflected, but a penalty flag is down.
Did they hit the quarterback late?
Oh, so the player that deflected the pass gets called for roughing the passer. Can you believe that?
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. He's
Tua
gonna let this one
letting this one go, and this one's caught downfield. Jason Taylor with a nice grab. 1st down Miami inside the 10.
A big time play for the Dolphins. 53 yards.
A 53-yard strike. Another look at that. That one was nice.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Fake the head.
Fake Tua, and he's going to be sacked. Brought down by Cameron Allen, who gets the sack that time, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal, and Skylar Hall just gets absolutely flattened. A loss of a couple, and now it's 3rd and goal. Another look at that. And it's crazy. Cameron Allen hit him so hard, he even fell.
They got to put this ball in the air.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's Tagovailoa.
Tua throws, and this one's caught by Turner. He's got the block, but he's going to be down at the 4. Nice tackle there by Derwin James Jr. And it's 4th and goal.
They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long. Fortunately for them, they brought him down just short. Brings up 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out.
And Miami's staying out there to go for it.
2 minutes to play. First half.
And as we reach the 2-minute warning,
We'll come back
the
to
game
Miami
all knotted up at
after this.
7. And Miami's offense is still staying out there.
Time, and they will go for it.
They must be trying to jump him.
Now movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the
And wow, they tried to jump him. That is exactly what the Dolphins were trying to do. They were trying to jump the Chargers offside, and it did not work. So they get a false start penalty. It pushes it back, and Sanders splits the uprights to take the lead for Miami as they lead it 10-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
So now here is Stonehouse to kick it away. On the return, here comes Hampton. And that was great job by the kickoff team. They stop him at the 19.
And their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders who are receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league.
And now here's a run on 1st down by R.J. Watt for a gain of 3.
Second and 7. Allen in motion.
In motion, here's Keenan Allen.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Herbert, good protection, and here's McConkey making the catch from Herbert. And he's taken down to the 46-yard line. 24 yards that time.
Results in a 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to
in motion again, it's Keenan Allen. Herbert finds Allen on the right side, but that one's going to go backwards.
He's hit and taken down behind the line. Take the handoff.
Play action fake. And now Herbert's going to find Allen once again. And a timeout called here by the Chargers. That's their first of the game.
5 seconds to go until halftime.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Herbert going to try to throw on
Herbert on 3rd down, and who else he's going to find? Keenan Allen for the 1st down to the 42.
Stop there. Gain first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
So the Dolphins use their first timeout. 23 seconds still remain.
First down and 10. Now Herbert again. He's gonna take
Herbert
a shot
taking a
down the
deep
field.
shot, and that's incomplete.
To the reach of the receiver. The ball's incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second
So
down.
second and 10 for Los Angeles.
Allen in motion.
In motion here is Keenan Allen.
Herbert to the air again.
Herbert over the middle, and he's got McConkey. And McConkey's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
McConkey. Touchdown, LA.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And if you're the Dolphins, there is no reason at all how the middle of the field is that wide open. It's just no excuse for that. No excuse for leaving the middle of the field wide open.
Gets it to go.
The Chargers take the lead 14 to 10. So now here is Scott on to kick it away.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
And this one is not going to be returned. So the Dolphins will take over
The ball only comes
at
out
the
to
20.
20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They do.
First down. They give it to Hall with a flag down. This one is more than likely coming back.
Gonna be coming back.
Or holding on Miami. So now 8 seconds left in the first half.
They will start it on the ground.
And they're going to give it to Skylar Hall.
That's the way you want to run it on
And
first down.
they're going to run it out. And that's it for the first half. We have ourselves a 4-point game between the Chargers and Dolphins.
Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway.
Alright, second half action ready to go. The Chargers are getting the second half kickoff as they're looking to extend this
Pretty interesting
first half
to
lead.
see if any
They're only
strategy
up by
changes
4.
For the next 30 minutes or more as this
But-
second half gets underway.
But yeah, this game is still anybody's game with a 4-point advantage. So here comes Los Angeles. RJ Watt ready to go. Let's see what they can do to begin the third quarter. And the fans are definitely going to be on their feet to cheer on this defense. And they're going to start on the ground with Watt with a flag down as he gets rocked for a gain of maybe 9 or 10.
The play stands.
But a flag is down. This one's against Los Angeles.
A It's on the former first rounder, the big man, Mekhi Becton.
Still first day.
First and 20. Herbert over the middle. Here's McConkey making another catch. A gain of 13 on that one. Second and 6.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Pistol here for Herbert.
Herbert looks, and the pressure's going to get there. They sack him. Julian Carter-Williams gets credit for the sack, and now it's third down.
To then on the ensuing play, ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Allen in motion.
In motion, Keenan Allen.
On third and long, it's Herbert.
Herbert over the middle throw, and that's incomplete. Intended for McConkey.
Gonna be fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory.
And now here is Scott to punt.
See if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down.
And no return here by Jason Taylor. So they're going to down this one at the 21.
As it will be marked down.
So here comes Miami.
Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10.
First down. Here comes Hall.
He'll struggle to get
A
back.
gain of a yard. Second and 9 coming up for Miami.
Second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Off play action, it's Tua.
Tua looking on second and 9, and he's brought down.
Down he goes.
And it's who else but Khalil Mack. And it brings up third down.
He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Tua on third down, and he's brought down again. Back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse.
So now here is Stonehouse to punt for Miami.
Own end zone.
And this one's not going to be returned by Thompson. That one goes all the way back to the 11-yard line. So the Chargers take back over. And now here comes R.J. Watt. First down, up the middle. R.J. Watt picks up 4.
It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
No play fake.
Play action fake, and Herbert with nowhere to throw. He's taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike,
A
it's
loss
the
of
fact that at
8
least this
on that
scenario
one
occurred
brings
on an
up
early
third
down. So I
down.
guess technically, they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Allen in motion.
3rd and 15.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Herbert hit as he throws, and that one's incomplete. It hits the turf. 4th down.
Throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit
So now J.J. Scott will punt for Los Angeles. And Jason Taylor's not going to return that one. So Miami takes over. First down. Here comes Hall as the Dolphins take over their next possession. No gain that time. 2nd and 10.
Sure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
Tua looks the pass, and the pressure gets there. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long.
3rd and 19. Josh Turner in motion.
Here's Tua.
Tua throwing, and he's got an open man. Jalen Waddle making the catch, and he's brought down at the 48.
All the way up near midfield. 6 yards. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
A 26-yard
1st
gain.
and 10. Play action.
And here's a play-action fake here. Tua throws it too high, intended for Tyreek Hill.
There wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now.
Play-action fake. Tua connects with Tyreek Hill.
Nice work.
A gain of about 10.
Short of the 1st down marker.
That is 3rd and inches.
Pickup of 9. 3rd and inches.
Ready. Shot.
3rd and inches. They give it to Hall, and he's got a 1st down to the 35-yard line.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage, so you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
A play fake. Now, Tua.
Play action fake. Tua finds Jason Taylor, and he's brought down to right about the 25, and that will wrap up the 3rd quarter. We still have ourselves a 4-point game, eyeing the 4th quarter. Somebody's gonna win it. Alright, 4th quarter action from South Beach. It's still a 4-point game. The Dolphins have the ball, looking to try to take the lead.
Play action. It's Tagovailoa.
Tua off play action. Here's Turner. Breaks the tackle. And he is down at the 3-yard line. And now it's 1st and goal Miami.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be...
First and goal. Tua throws quickly. Here's Hill. And they're going to stop him at the 1.
As they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 1, second and goal.
At the Chargers 1-yard line.
Off play action.
Second and goal. Another play action fake. And the ball's on the ground.
Could be a live football.
But the Dolphins pick it up.
Consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be
That was
consequences.
dangerous right
Fortunately,
there.
he was able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Tua looks on third down and he is sacked. A disaster by the Dolphins in the red zone. And here comes the field goal unit.
When you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And
A 33-yarder, and Sanders gets it to go to cut it down to a 1-point game.
you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now here is Stonehouse.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away.
And Hampton is not going to return this one, so that one's going to be a touchback.
Will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
So now the Chargers with it again, looking to extend this lead. Here's Watt on the ground, and Watt with some room. They're going to bring him down. However, a flag is down. This one's coming back. So a holding against the Chargers pushes it back. First and 20. Here's Watt. And he's able to only pick up a yard on that one. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen in motion.
Keenan Allen in motion.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
Herbert looking to pass, and he can't get away. He's sacked. Zach Williams with a big-time sack right there.
You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
3rd and 29. They give to Watt.
And that's not going to be nearly enough.
And he's not going to get nowhere near. And it's 4th down.
Situations say we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a
So
mile.
4th down, and Miami's going to get the ball back, trailing by a point. They can take the lead with any type of score.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
First down. Here's Hall with the block. There goes Hall. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line.
Shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive.
First down. Here's a touch pass. And Waddle didn't even get anything. He loses 3.
Run down behind the line. Here comes 2nd down.
All right. 22.
A shotgun snap for 2.
Tua throws quickly, and here's Jalen Waddle making the catch, and we will reach the 2-minute warning. A 1-point game.
In the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off.
A 1-point game with 2 minutes to play. Chargers. They really want to get a stop so they could get the ball back and keep this winning streak alive. Miami, they want to get their 4th win of the season. Something's going to happen as Tua goes down on a 3rd down pressure. Cameron Allen gets the sack.
These sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they
4th
gotta
down
do.
now.
Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
4th and 16. The Dolphins, they definitely need this. Tua lets it fly, and there's Turner. Big play, and Turner's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. That was one big-time throw on 4th down. It looked like J.J. Adams was going to jump it, but he didn't.
So far, that has proven to not be the case.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol.
Tua throwing end zone. He's got Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Right, so Miami's going for 2. Play action fake. And Tua's going to find Tyreek Hill again. He gets the 2-point conversion. And now it's a 7-point game with 1:27 remaining. And now here is Stonehouse.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7.
And Hampton is not going to return this one, so this one will be a touchback.
Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
So now the Chargers down by a touchdown, 1:27.
Their 4-game win streak in great danger of ending as they come up for 1st and 10.
The Chargers have yet to score in this second half as Herbert gets sacked.
On 2nd and long.
So now 2nd down after the sack.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Herbert lets it fly. He wants it, and it's caught by Charles Thompson.
Down at the 30.
Big time play.
Big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 50 yards.
A 50-yard
It's
game.
hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
Herbert with a flag down has Tyler Conklin, who's going to walk into the end zone. But a penalty flag is down, so this one might be coming back. So take the touchdown off the board. So now it's a 1st and 20.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right.
Herbert flushed out to the right. It's intercepted. Picked off.
Picked up by Fatu Melifonwu.
This is really
A bad throw by Herbert. And Miami will take over.
And use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
44, ready.
So first down for Miami. They're going to give it to Hall. A flag is down. And the call is against Miami. First and 18 after the penalty. They give it to Hall again. And he's taken down to the 28. And there goes the first timeout called by the Chargers.
Now, faking the give.
Play action fake. Tua with nowhere to go, and he's brought down.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second.
I'm not sure why they decided to pass it, but it seemed like they didn't have a choice. But now they definitely got to put it in the air. 3rd and 29, and the pressure gets there a third time.
And he's taken down. The Chargers going to use their third and final.
So the Chargers burned their last timeout.
30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
So Stonehouse will punt,
Play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
and this one is not going to be returned. So this one's down at the 30.
Now it's the Chargers' turn. Trailing in this one now. Just over
So
20
Justin
seconds
Herbert
to
and
play.
company
How will this
trail by 7.
We'll watch. They come up for first
Their
down.
4-game winning streak is up for grabs. Here's a deep ball, deflected and incomplete.
It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun now for Herbert.
Herbert throws, and it's caught by Tyler Conklin. But it's under 10 seconds. The Chargers have to get to the line. I'm not sure if they have enough time.
32 yards.
6 seconds now. 5 seconds. The Chargers gotta hurry. And Herbert wasn't in position. Time runs out. Miami wins it.
And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Dog. I don't even know if that was miscommunication or I don't know what happened right there. But after the Chargers got in perfect position, it was under 10 seconds, so they had to hurry it up. And Justin Herbert wasn't in position to snap it as the clock wind down and the Miami Dolphins end the 4-game win streak of the Chargers. So the Chargers, they only dropped their 2nd game of the season. So that's not bad at all. That's only their 2nd loss. But give credit to the way that they played after they had suffered that week 1 defeat and then they managed to win 4 in a row. So give the Chargers a lot of credit. But now that's only their 2nd loss. Their 2nd loss suffered. Miami wins it 21-14. They played a very good second half defensively, containing the Chargers, containing Justin Herbert. This was a good game, as I figured. Both teams really had something to prove, but now Miami is two is 2 games above 500 at 4-2, while the Chargers drop to 4-2. So yeah, both teams will be 4-2 heading into week number 7. And with that, that is going to do it for another episode of this Madden series. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like on this episode right here and subscribe to the channel if you are new. You do not want to miss out on any more action that you may or may not have seen around the NFL. And until next time, players, it's your boy Desmond Sharp, aka Sharp Plays. We will see you guys in the next episode of this Madden series. And what a matchup we have in the next one. It's an AFC North battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Now that should definitely be interesting. Oh, and also, don't forget, players, play hard, stay sharp, game on.